Welcome, captains, to the Priority 1 shipyard. Today we'll be looking at the Duderestadt Miracle Worker Science Spearhead. Before we get into looking over the ship though, here's the breakdown of what we'll be going over in today's review. We'll go over some ship customization, the ship layout along with the consoles that are being used, the ship trait, bridge officer layout, starship stats in space, and then we'll run some advanced TFOs and some patrols to test the ship out in combat. So with that being said, let's no further ado, let's go ahead and look at the ship customization. So as everyone knows, the Duderestadt is from the Picard Season 3, I believe. It is a interesting ship that the Constitution 3 comes up against, the USS Titan. This ship is a Miracle Worker, so it does come with some of those extra console slots, but we'll look at that later. To begin with, there's only one template. There is no special interior for it. You can just use whatever you have activated. The windows, you have Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Type 4, Duderestadt, Type 5, the Fleet version, the Galaxy version, Type 6, and a Type 0. Just for this video purposes, we're just going to leave it on the default. Material, it does not have its own, so it just uses the Constitution 3 material, but we also have the Defiant, Galaxy class, Intrepid, NX, NX Refit, Sagan, Sovereign Refit, Type 0, Type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7A, 8, 8B, the Upgrade, and the Veteran. So there's no styles for this other ship, so you cannot change the actual design of the vessel. The only thing else you can do is add patterns. But those patterns have not changed. They're all going to be the same as they have always been. So we're just going to go ahead and leave those alone. We're going to go ahead and hit apply. So not many customization options for this ship in particular, since it's its own class. With that being said, let's go ahead and open the ship layout and go ahead and take a look. This ship is a 4-3 weapon layout, 4 forward and then 3 aft. It has a deflector, secondary deflector, impulse, warp, and shields. Has secondary deflector due to its fact that it's a science spearhead. By default, it has a 3 device slot, 3 to 4, but when it's a T6X2, it receives additional device slots when upgraded. Universal consoles, it usually just comes with 1, but since it's a T6X2, it now has 3 universal console slots, 4 engineering, 5 science, and 2 tech. For the universal consoles, we just have vulnerability exploiters for phaser damage. In the engineering slots, we have Domino, the dynamic power redistributor, the resilient module, along with the power flow module. For science, we have the Tendon converter, particle conversion matrix, experimental power redirection, the simulator module, bioneural infusion circuits, one more vulnerability exploiter, and then the console that came with the ship, energy being habit. The passive for this console is a 0.6 crit chance and +5 current weapon subsystem power. The clicky for that console is store power levels and the energy being ally. Opens the energy being habitat, allowing the allied commander to assist in combat for 45 seconds. Copies current power levels. Its attack deals 358.2 electrical damage to up to 5 targets in a narrow cone. 1% bonus damage per point of copied power. On return to its habitat for each power level, adds 30 power plus the difference between current and copied values over 10 seconds. Very interesting console. I have not personally tried it out yet, so we'll see how it does. For its trait, it has a normal Starship Mastery. The trait is the active EPS management. EPS adapts to power levels, weapon firing modes, adds damage. So when your while current power levels average below average power setting, plus 25% EPS flow, recovers power faster, while current power average above average power settings, you get a negative 50% EPS flow, keeping power longer. During reserves, I can't speak English today, to weapons or energy weapon firing modes above effects triple, plus 25% energy weapon bonus damage, which is very interesting. I have not tested this out. This will be our first time running it, and we'll see how it does. For the other traits, we're just running as normal the emergency weapon cycle, calculated broadside, thunder run, carrier wave shield hacking, ship of the line, and the best diplomat. For the stations, we have a Lieutenant Universal Station, the Ensign Universal Station, Lieutenant Commander Engineering / Pilot Station, Lieutenant Commander Tactical Station, and a Commander Science / Miracle Worker Station. If you've watched the previous videos on this channel, you see my bridge officer abilities usually stick around the same, except for this time we're running a little fun new thing that came up in this patch. Miraculous AI 2. It does damage over time, and it's very interesting to see how it performs. I'm testing it out to see how it behaves to different things, so it's going to be fun. With that being said, alright, let's save loadout, because you always want to save. And then next up, we are going to go into space and check out the ship statistics. Alright, we are here in space. The ship does look quite nice. I'm not a fan of this deflector, the way it's detached. Like, you can just shoot that off at this point. It looks like a little plastic piece you can break. Now, with that being said, let's look at the statistics. Like I said, stealth detection rating is a 26.2. Power transfer rate, 271%. Defense rating of 50. Hull of 103,000. Hull repair rate, 113%. Shield regeneration is 1500 for every 6 seconds. Shield facings, the capacity is 12,000. Resistant ratings are 35 and above, except for radiation is at 25%. The attack is accuracy is 53. Crit chance, 38. Crit severity, 265. For movement, the inertia is 55, flight speed 44, and turn rate 7.1 degrees a second. So it's not slow, but it's not fast either. It's a very intriguing ship, to say the least. It's very... The way it's designed, especially in stealth, is very nice. I do like the style that they chose for Picard Season 3 with the way that the sails are laid out. It does look very nice, and the material has been well done. So with that being said, let's hop into a patrol. Alright, here we are, the ninth roll.
Good to see you.
Alright.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Let's go beat up whatever the Ferengi decided to bring with him today.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. Safety close.
Keep remember their ship went down and they're close.
And now the nozzle.
Not terrible, not terrible. There's our little allied Clarion. Interesting. Ooh, what that did. Not bad at all. I got a little speed picked up to it.
Well, there's...
Let's go beat up some more.
Unless you want to be our next hunt, you'll beam over.
why we have the spores if you don't. Tractor beam. I want to know everyone's thoughts on this ship down in the comments, so let me know what you think of it. Like it, yeah, hate it, like, what's your design opinion? That's a lot of big booms. You're not even getting through shielding. That's an EPS. Just get a little stuck. Tractor beams. Ladder up. Come on, you little ship. Beat him up. Alright, there you go. There we go. Took a second. Yeah, she's not made for fire at will, I think.
Well fought.
She's a big old science ship. Next up, we're going to run Wanted Patrol, and then we'll do 2 TFOs, probably Borg, so ISA and Hive Onslaught. And that will be it for today's review. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Quick and painless.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Knocked one of them out. Come on.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers. We will not go quietly.
Yeah, you will.
Stand down. Surrender to defensive guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations from the atmosphere.
Ooh, that was a big smack.
Temporary hideout.
Tractor beam. Flagship knocked out. And they're all dead.
Scanning the nanite transformer.
Alright.
Done. There's nothing
Instantly killed the center one. That's what I like. That's one nasty torpedo. Alright. One transfer down.
probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it. Probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it. Probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
Almost there. Almost there. Boom. That's what we're talking about.
Sensors confirm that the transform conduit has been.
Not bad, not bad. Good team, I think. Alright, captains. We are unable to queue for one of the other TFOs, so I think we're just going to cut it here. This ship is a very universal ship, I think. It's not great at doing beam overload and stuff like that, but if you are a big science ship player, this would be a really fun ship to test because it has a lot of science abilities, a lot of science traits, and the traits and stuff that come with it are very lenient towards getting your power levels up and doing science stuff. So if that's what you think and that's what you want, I highly recommend this ship. If not, if you're just a beam person and you like just doing fire at will and stuff like that, I would let it slide and wait for the next ship that drops in the anniversary bundle. With that being said, captains, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me on Priority 1 Shipyard. And make sure you leave any comments or interest ideas down in the comments. I will see you among the stars.
Thank you so much to our Patreon supporters for helping to make all these Priority 1 Armada shows and streams possible.
Well, that's it for this week's Priority 1 Armada Shipyard.
Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Follow us on Twitter at P1Armada and check out our website www.priority1armada.com for more information on our Star Trek Online in-game fleets. And join us every Saturday for the Priority 1 Armada livestream, where we go more in depth on this week's Star Trek Online news and take you, the viewers, on an away mission to earn in-game loot. Viewers can also win loot by entering our giveaways during each live stream. There's every Saturday at 9 PM US Eastern on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. We host a range of other streams throughout the week, focusing on different Trek games and news. If you want to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on all the latest Star Trek Online news. That's it from me. Live long and prosper.